Okay, me and my fuzzy hair. Or it's out in the garden. Okay, I just finished mowing that yard and the back. And the boys have a little lawn service. They just turned 15. They started their own little jobs. And so we went and mowed somebody's yard. I just rode I don't have to do it, but I don't want to sit there and do nothing, so I helped them. I rode the riding lawnmower. They pushed and weed eated, and we got it knocked out. And then I came home and mowed this. Fixing to plant some rose bushes. I have a John F. Kennedy, which is white, and then I have 2 red ones. I've had these rose bushes way too long under the shed, so they've got to get planted. Planting them in between my blueberry bushes. Okay guys, I added some compost, and then I added some cow manure and hummus to that, and then I didn't even get the shot of the actual rose bushes. So anyway, this is the next day, and I moved on to trimming my tomatoes. You can see they're totally wild. They're just growing across the ground. And so I started chopping a lot of them off and tying them up. Okay, this is what I've trimmed so far. There's so much grass down there, you might not think it looks better, but it does. I can actually see the tomatoes. I actually have some ripe ones over there. Anyway, I'm going to show you. I have the potato bugs have already ate, let me turn it that way, ate all my potatoes. So now they are over here, or Japanese, I don't know what they are. I call them potato bugs. But anyway, they're over here eating my tomato leaves. So we're gonna try to get the chickens and the ducks to come in here, or at least my goose. I'm gonna show you, I'm just cutting all these limbs down. Now this is what they call a sucker. There was a thing here and it's coming out of the middle there. That is called a sucker. You can actually cut this off and plant it, try to root it, and it will root really easy and it'll make a new tomato for you. I really should cut like this off, because I shouldn't have let it grow to start off with, but it has things on it, so I don't want to. But I'm just taking these little things and I'm going up there and I'm cutting all these extra little, just all these extra little leaves off, like on this one, just to give the plant some air. It's not trying to grow all these leaves, it's trying to actually grow. Oh, here's a big sucker, and it's actually already starting to fruit, so I may leave it, but I'll cut the one next to it. You just want to get a lot of the extra off. They kind of look naked at the bottom, but anyway, it's good. It's good for them. This is a good sucker right here. See, that's it, like this, and it comes out of the triangle right here. And like I said, you could cut it, make another plant. I just want to get it off. I want to get all these extra leaves off of here, so that I can see what I'm doing, so I can get down in there. I got to pull this grass. This looks better. See, it already looks better. Okay, so next up, I have some mimosa trees growing behind the grapes. There's actually an old well in there. Are, well, a mimosa tree and a couple other bushes and trees that are growing behind there. So my son just put some wire up there for me, so I'm trying to get the grapes to grow up and across on that wire. So I just trimmed some of those bushes off and some of the lower limbs. You can't even see the grapes, but there are little bitty grapes growing on there. So I'm just trying to get it cleaned up a little bit. Okay, next is my plum flower bed that you just saw there. I am going to dig it up and plant some flowers in there, two different kinds. It really needs something around there to make it look better. I do have to leave a little pathway somewhere so that I can actually walk in there and pick the plums whenever I get some. But I definitely want to make it prettier with some flowers around it. Okay, that was coreopsis and one snapdragon that I got in there by mistake, I guess. Not sure. But anyway, 3 in there. And then I'm going to plant these bachelor buttons. What they're called? Scabioso. Look at the little pretties. Anyway, that's what I'm going to plant. Hopefully they'll hear. It is hot, hot, hot. It says full sun, so if those grapevines keep growing up, maybe they'll get a little bit of shade. Mostly morning shade. Morning sun, so hopefully they'll be okay. Okay, got all those planted, and then I moved on to my pepper bed. It's just pulling all this grass and weeds out. I also pulled up my lemon verbena, or my lemon balm, by accident. I had to replant that. It smelled wonderful. But anyway, this bed looked so much better when I got done. Everyone, that was the last 2 days of working in the garden. I did get the roses planted. I got a lot of weeds out, but there is still so much more weeding to do. I just let the garden get totally out of control, and you see it. It's horrible. So anyway, hope you'll join me next time. Have fun gardening.